Good evening. Already we have discussed number system in Unit 1. Same in Unit 1, we are going to have a discussion on algebra part today. Today we will be discussing on like terms and unlike terms, thereby addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of like terms. Slowly we will be proceeding. First we will go for addition of like terms. I will be going for introduction of like terms, unlike terms, what is algebra, and then further we will proceed for solution of problems. Okay, right. Okay, welcome back to my class. As I have already informed that I am going to discuss today algebra part in this GCSE grade 8 standard, and in unit 1 itself number we have already finished. We completed somewhere 7 exercises, and in next part is algebra, so that we are going to have a discussion today. I'll be giving an introduction that what actually is an algebra, and then we will proceed for exercise 1 star. So as I was solving in number system exercise 1 also, exercise 1 star also, but I have decided now that we will be going for star part of exercise for solving. Okay, so some 2 exercise 2 is little bit easy, then 2 star is little bit some more you can say twisted questions are there, so it's better to have a discussion on those exercises which are having with star. Okay, right, so let us proceed. So let me first introduce that what actually is an algebra and what actually is a variable. Okay, so suppose if we are writing 3, 2, 5, 100, 200, 1000. So what actually these are numbers, of course these are numbers, but these numbers are not varying. It will not vary, it will be constant. So that's why these all are called constants. But when suppose these constants are along with some alphabet, and this alphabet x is actually a variable, unknown number can take many values. So now in this case it will be called as an algebraic expression. Algebraic expression. Okay, so whenever any constant, so now in this case it will be called as coefficient. It will be called as coefficient of x. So coefficient of x now 3. So all constant value will become coefficient whenever it is combined with a variable. Okay, so the moment these variables are getting combined with constant, it may be 1 also. The constant may be 1 also, simply x, simply y. So it's not necessary that always we should x, we should use x, y, z. Okay, any variable, any alphabet we can use it, a, b, c, d, anything we can use it, right? Okay, so this will be called as algebraic expression. So we can say also that algebraic expressions are actually these all algebraic expressions are polynomials. We can say monomial, binomial, trinomial or polynomial. Okay, so like 3x, it is a monomial, single term. Okay, right, so 3x, 5y, 5xy also, 4z. Similarly, it may be 3x square, 5y square, 3x square plus 5y square. So all these are called algebraic expression. In this case where x and y both are involved, so we can say that two variables are involved. One coefficient that is constant and two variables x and y are involved in this 5xy. So these are called algebraic expressions, and these algebraic expressions actually we are going to have a discussion today. And now I will tell you about like terms and unlike terms. Okay. Now we are going to have a discussion on like terms and unlike terms. Like I am giving an example: 3x, 4y, 5x, minus 6x, 2y, 5z, 6xy, 3yz, 2xy, 4yz, 6z. Like suppose these algebraic expressions we do have. Now if I want to segregate from these given algebraic expressions, okay, from this given algebraic expressions, if I want to segregate, here I am not writing like terms. So like terms are those terms which are having variable part similar, same. Okay, terms, you can say terms which are algebraic. So terms which are having same variables, same variable. Like in this case 3x, 5x. So 3x, 5x, minus 6x. Then coming here, okay. Now others are not like terms. Similarly, in another variable you can say, so these are like terms for x. Again, now if we are going for, so another set, 4y, 2y, that's all. Okay, this is one set of like terms. Then coming to z, so here 5z is there, 6z is there. So 5z, 6z, these two are like terms. Similarly, 6xy, 2xy, yes, 6xy, 2xy, like terms. 3yz, 4yz, like terms. Okay, so like this, because they are having their variable same. So having terms having same variables are called as like terms. And addition and subtraction is possible between two like terms only. Between two like terms only. Addition and subtraction. Multiplication and divisions are possible in unlike terms. Now, suppose unlike terms, now we will discuss. Unlike terms. So what are called unlike terms? Like 3x and 4y. 3x, 4y. These two are unlike terms. So no operation of addition and subtraction is possible. No. No addition and subtraction for unlike terms. Okay. For like terms only addition and subtraction. Okay. Multiplication and division are possible for unlike terms also. Okay. So here, yes, multiplication and division possible. Unlike terms. But addition and subtraction compulsorily between two like terms only. Two or more like terms. Okay, between two or more like terms. Two or more like terms only. Right, I hope you have understood. And the same thing we are going to utilize now in the exercise 1 star. Okay, and we are going to solve question, thereby you will have a better understanding on this one. Right, now question number 1 is there. So we are given 7xy plus 5xy minus 13xy. Now what we see? We see that this particular part is also having xy. This is also xy. This is also xy. It means all are like terms. All are like terms. Now between them, addition and subtraction is possible. Okay. Applying BIDMAS rule. So here bracket, indices, division, multiplication is not there, addition is there. So we'll go for addition first of these two terms. It will become 7 plus 5, that is 12xy. 12xy minus 13xy. Now we have to go for subtraction. So we are knowing that if one is plus, another one is minus, compulsorily there will be subtraction. So 13 minus 12 will be giving 1. Which is bigger number? So this 13 is bigger number, its sign is minus, so here sign will become minus. Minus 1xy. Right. Now for the information of all our students, generally we do not write 1. Okay, even if it is only x we are writing only x, it means its coefficient is 1 only. Coefficient is 1 only. Similarly, xy if it is written, its coefficient is also 1. So this will be minus xy we will be writing. Okay, generally 1 is not written. It is understood. If no coefficient is there, it means it is understood that it is 1 only. Okay. Second, 7ab minus b minus 3ab. Now the like terms, we need to find like terms first. Like terms are 7ab and minus 3ab. Between them subtraction is there, 7ab minus 3ab. If you want, you can bring them together, equal to minus 3ab and minus b, and it will become 4ab minus b. So ab and here 4ab and b both are not like terms. Both are unlike terms. So further solution is not possible. Further solution is not possible. Only maximum if we want, we can take b common and we can write 4a minus 1 like this. So you can see that b into 4a will give you 4ab minus b into 1, it will become b. That can be done. So this is multiplication, that can be done. But further operation of difference, subtraction is not possible between unlike terms. Right. Similarly, one more thing here I want to say, that if you are given xy and somewhere we are given yx, so both are same, because x into y also will give you xy, y into x also will give you yx or xy, both are same. Okay, so sometimes in question we may be given for getting confused, so we need not to get confused. Like here it is given 2ab minus 3ba, so 3ba is also ab only. Okay, plus 7ab. So in this case what we have found? We have found that all the three are like terms. So we can go for addition and subtraction. Okay, we'll go for addition part first. So the sign of 2ab is positive, the sign of 7ab is positive. If both we are adding, plus 7ab minus 3, we can write ab. In place of ba, we can write ab. So here it has become 9ab minus 3ab, and it will be giving to us as 6ab, our answer. Okay, right. Now 12ab, So I hope our students have understood now. So we can move a little bit faster. Minus 6BA, okay, plus BA minus 7AB. So here you can see, here also AB, here also BA is AB only, here also BA is AB only, here also AB is BA only or AB only. So all are like terms now. Okay, right. So let us first write everyone in the same form. This also will write in the same form. Right. Which are plus first this 12AB and AB. We will add them together, it will become 13AB. This minus 6AB and minus 7AB, we can add them together. Okay, so one is minus, another one is minus, addition will be there. Okay, but the bigger number is 7 having negative sign, so minus only will be there, but addition will be there. Okay, so minus 7 plus 6, it will become 13AB. Okay, and this 13AB minus 13AB will become 0. Same to same, 13AB, 13AB. If we are going for subtraction, it will become 0. Right. Now question number 5. 4AB plus 10BC minus BA minus 7CB. Now what we are finding? We are finding that here AB is there, here BC is there, here CB is there. So BC and CB both are same. We can do the operations. So here operations between like terms only are possible. So first like terms are 4AB minus BA. These two are like terms. Then another one plus 10BC minus 7CB. 7CB. Okay. Right. Here we will be doing subtraction. So 4AB minus AB is 3AB. Here 10BC minus 7CB minus 7CB. So it will also give us as 7CB. Sorry, 3CB. 10 minus 7 is 3CB. What we can do? We can take 3 common. In bracket we can place 3AB plus CB. We can put bracket. Okay. Right. Question number 6. Q square plus Q cube plus 2Q square minus Q cube. Here again Q square plus 2Q square. So it will become 3Q square. Right. And what we have seen here, Q cube and minus Q cube. One is plus, one is minus. It will get cancelled. Subtraction. It will become 0. Okay. Right. So plus Q cube minus Q cube. So this one will become 0. Okay. Let me not write here. Okay. Right. So 3Q square plus 0 will be equal to 3Q square. Okay. Right. Now question number 7. What it is there? X square minus 5x plus 4 minus x square plus 6x minus 3. Okay. Right. Now here we see this is x square, this is x square. We can write x square minus x square. Bring the like terms together. Okay. Then minus 5x plus 6x. Okay. So you can write plus in bracket minus 5x plus 6x. Again you write plus 4 minus 3 in bracket you can keep it. So these constants are like terms. Constants are like terms. These 6x and minus 5x are like terms. X square minus x square has given you as 0 plus here minus 5x plus 6x. So one is positive, one is negative. Subtraction will be there. 6 minus 5 is equal to 1. Okay. X is there, so it will be only x. What will be the sign? Sign will be the positive. Why? Because 6 is bigger number having positive sign. So plus x. Here 4 minus 3 will give us as 1. So x plus 1. So answer will come as x plus 1. Okay. Question number 8. 5a square plus a cube minus 3a square plus a. Right? So here 5a square minus 3a square will come together as it is like terms. Both of them are like terms. Plus a cube plus a are not like terms. So no operation will be possible. No addition will be possible. Further, 5a square minus 3a square, subtraction will be there. So it will be giving as 2a square plus a cube plus a. Now maximum if we will be taking common, so we find that a is common to all. So a is common to all. So we can write 2a plus a square plus 1. Okay? Right. One more thing I want to say, if we can write, so a, and we can write as a square plus 2a plus 1. Okay, from here we can write here. Now you may be aware that a plus b whole square, that is the formula, okay, which is equal to a square plus 2ab plus 1. Okay, right? Okay, so it means this is what? A square plus 2a plus 1, a plus 1 whole square. So we can write a into a plus 1 whole square. Like this we can write. Okay, even if you are living here, your answer is correct. Right, now question number 9. H cube plus 5h minus 3 minus 4h square minus 2h plus 7 plus 5h square. Like terms, for h cube there is no h cube, so there is no like term. H cube will be as it is. Now 5h minus 2h like terms are there, both of them. So plus 5h minus 2h. Then minus 3 and plus 7. So plus minus 3 plus 7. Okay. Then minus 4h square plus 5h square. So plus minus 4h square plus 5h square. Like this we can write, like terms we have brought together. Okay. So here we are getting h cube plus 5h minus 2h. Subtraction will be there. So it will be 3h because 5 is positive. So 3h. Here minus 3 plus 7. Subtraction will be there. 7 is bigger. So it will become plus 4. Here it is minus 4h square plus 5h square. Subtraction will be there. 5h square is bigger. So it will be positive sign. Only h square we are getting 1h square. So no need to write 1. Simply write h square. Now there is a way to write that whenever we are writing any expression, any polynomial, so the bigger variable having, you can say, highest degree is written first in descending order. Okay, so we are writing as h cube plus h square plus 3h plus 4. So this is the way of writing any algebraic expression. Variable having highest degree should be written first and then in descending order. For 4, you can say h to the power 0. Okay, right. Question number 10. 3a square b minus 2ab plus 4ba square minus ba. Okay, so 3a square b, 4ba square. So that is ba square. Okay, so it is not common. So we will be writing like this only. 3a square b plus 4ba square, let it like b, minus 2ab minus ba. So minus 2ab minus ba. Here you can write plus. This is giving to us as 3a square b plus 4ba square. Let me write at the top. Okay. Let me write here. Right. So 3a square b plus 4ba square, and it will become minus 3ab. Both are negative, addition will be there. Biggest number is having negative sign, so it is minus 3ab. Now we see that AB is here also, AB is here also, AB is here also. So we can take AB common. So if we are taking AB common, then here it is becoming what? 3a only. Because it is 3a square. So 3a is there. So 3a into AB is 3a square b. And here it will become plus 4. What? So AB is there. Okay. So 4a. No. AB, if we are taking common, ba square was there. Okay. Sorry. So if a square b and ba square both are same. Correct. Sorry. Both are not unlike terms. Both are like terms only. So here 3a square b plus 4 ba square is a square b only. Okay. Plus, so both are like terms only. So it has become here 7a square b minus 3ab. Now we can take ab common. AB. So it will become 7a minus 3. Okay. Right. Now question number 11. So here decimal is involved. Remaining all rules are same to same. Okay. So now 0.7a square b cube c minus 0.4 b square a cube c, right, plus 0.3 cb cube a cube, cb cube a square minus 0.2 a cube cb square plus 0.3. Now let us see which are the common terms. Here it is a square b cube c. Here it is b square a cube c. So both are not common terms. Then a square b cube c, a square b cube c, 0.3. Yes, this and this are common terms. Here b square a cube c, here b square a cube c. These two are also common terms, plus 0.3. So common terms are 0.7 a square b cube c and this one plus 0.3 a square b cube c. Then again plus common terms are these two, minus 0.4 b square a cube c, and here it is minus 0.2 same b square a cube c. We can write b square a cube c and plus 0.3. This is giving to us as 0.7 plus 0.3. So we will add them together. It will become 1.0 or 1. Okay. So if it is becoming 1, no need to write. No need to write 1. Simply we can write a square b cube c. Okay. Here minus 0.4 minus 0.2 will be giving us as minus 0.6. Okay. b square a cube c. So this particular part, okay. So minus 0.6 b square a cube c we have got here. 0 point. Now can we take anything common? We can take common as ABC. Okay, because here also a square is there. Here also a square is possible. Here square b square is possible. Here also b square is possible. C is there. We can take common a square b square c. So here it is b cube. So it will be b minus 0.c. Here it is a cube. So here it will be a 0.6 a. Okay, 0.6 a. Like this we can write. Okay, question number 12. So it is 2p q square r to the power 5 minus p q square r to the power 4 minus r to the power 4 in bracket pq square minus 2q square r to the power 5 p. Okay, long expressions are given. No need to get afraid of it. Okay, just little bit we need to pay attention. Here we can see p q square r to the power 5. So anywhere it is there, p q square r to the power 5. Okay, so this particular term, first term, and this last term is common. Similarly, p q square r to the power 4, p q square r to the power 4, both are common. Not common, like terms. Okay, we are finding out like terms here. So 2p q square r to the power 5. Here you can see, because it is in bracket, so this minus and minus will become plus. Okay, so minus and minus will become plus. So it will become 2 plus 2q square, or we can write p q square r to the power 5, p q square r to the power 5 at one place, then plus, then here minus pq square r to the power 4. Here also minus into plus, it will become minus p q square r to the power 4. Okay, and this will be giving to us as 2 plus 2, 4. So 4p q square r to the power 5. Here it is given minus minus. So here minus 1, so it will become minus 2. So it will become minus 2 p q square r to the power 4. What we take common? P q square r to the power 4 we can take common, and 2 also we can take common. So we can place 2 p q square r to the power 4. So then here what we have to multiply? 2 into r, 2r. So 2 into 2, 4, r to the power 4 into r, it will become r to the power 5, and pq square, and here pq square r to the power 4, so it is minus 1 only. So 2p square r to the power 4 into 2r minus 1 will be the answer. Okay, right, so fine. I hope everybody has understood now like terms, unlike terms, and taking common and putting it in bracket. So just little bit we need to pay attention. It's not very difficult. The moment we have understood like term, unlike term, our operations have become easy. Addition and subtraction will be done only in like terms. In unlike terms, we can go for multiplication, we can go for division, we can, but addition and subtractions are not possible in unlike terms. Okay, so thank you very much.